Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we've got a special game because it's Tube's birthday game. And this is what he wanted to see. He wanted to see the vampire counts, and as we've already had a game against the high elves and the Skaven lately, we chose the Dwarfs, which haven't played for a long time. And we are also glad that 10 Island Gaming and Bunker Gaming are back with their 8th edition battle reports. We enjoy very much. And we found or discovered 2 new channels who are also doing 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy Battle Reports. So cheers to Splitfire Gaming and Trolls in the Backroom Gaming. These are 1,500 points exactly of Dwarfs. My army commander is a Thane with 1 rune of cleaving, 1 rune of iron and 1 rune of stone. He's got a hand weapon and a great weapon, gromrel, armor, shield and rune and stuff like that. So then I've got a rune smith over there. He's got a great weapon, shield, master, rune of gromrel and 2 runes of spell breaking. And the third one is the master engineer. He's only got an additional great weapon. And then I've got 3 choices from the core section. First of all, I've got 20 warriors with shields and upgrade for full command over there. I've got 10 thunderers. I've got 10 querulers. But even if there are some musicians shown, they don't have command. They only have shields, thunderers as well as querulers. And then I've got 16 hammerers, and they've got the rune of a liar. So this technically acts like a level 4 when it comes to dispelling. And then I've got, last but not least, the slayers. I didn't have much time left, so I chose the last 1,500 point army list, which Alex used against the orcs and goblins. Alex likes the slayers very much, and mine would have included a gyrocopter, but I didn't have time. So we've got the slayers today, 8 of them with their usual rules, and we've got 1 cannon. The cannon has got a rune of forging, which allows it to reroll 1 artillery misfire, and the organ gun has got the rune of accuracy, which gives the crew another additional +1 ballistic skill, but it'll use the ballistic skill of an engineer within 3 inches anyway, and he may also grant them the roll of a misfire artillery dice. So technically nothing really bad can happen to my cannons, as long as they don't roll 2 misfires after another, but you never know.
Okay, these are the 1,498 points of vampire counts. As Marcus mentioned, that's the army which Toby wishes us to play. So we telephone him and he has to say which direction I have to move and what for spells I have to use. No, just kidding. So the army is led by a master necromancer. We already rolled for his spells. He got the invocation of Nag, of course, then hellish vigor, the wind of death and curse of the year. So it's quite good powers. Hopefully he will not
Kill
himself in the first round by the miscast.
Does he have Master of the Dead?
I took the armor, yeah.
Okay.
Furthermore, I have a White King with hand weapon and shield. And I will include him in the Graveguard, of course. Furthermore, my third character is a level 2 necromancer on Corpse Card. And he got also 2 spells, the invocation of Nehek and Gaze of Nagash. Then on to my regiments. I have a lot of them, as you can see. starting with the 15 skeletons, including full command. Furthermore, 2 regiments of zombies, 20 and 22. I hope I can fill them up a little bit during the game. Then I have a regiment of 20 ghouls, including a champion. And last but not least from the regiments is the grave god, of course, with the banner of the barrow. And from another choice from the special section are the 3 war guys, which I also painted myself. And they are vampiric and can fly, so they can march even if they are without the aura of my army commander, which is my master necromancer. So maybe they can fly a little bit around during the game. Okay, and these are my almost 1,500 points of vampire cards.
It's a beautiful army.
Mm-hmm. Deployed. As you can see, my vampire cards are rather tightly packed in order to benefit from the necromancer, of course. So you can see skeletons, zombies in the middle, ghouls on the left flank, grave guard behind, corpse guard behind, and my var guys on the far right flank. Because they're vampiric, they don't suffer if they're not in the aura of the army commander. And my White King is of course in the grave guard, and my master necromancer in the zombie regiment.
Okay, and I put my crossbowmen at the utmost right flank of my deployment zone. The handgunners are in the middle of my deployment zone, flanked by my army commander with the hammerers, and the rune smith in the warrior regiment. And atop the hill I've got both of my cannons, the organ gun and the regular cannon, and they are guarded by the slayers. Probably I knew that some of the flying creatures might advance in that direction. Okay, so that's it for deployment, and we can roll for the first turn.
I got 3 as well, once more. Okay, then I can start if I want.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll be back after Alex's first turn.
Okay, we already moved at least the vampire accounts. They all rushed towards the enemy. I think non-unit remained stationary. And we already rolled for the magic phase. I got 7 dice, Marcus 6 dice. No one was able to channel some dice. And I'd like to start with the invocation of Nehek. The larger version were including 12 inches. So I use 3 dice.
Okay.
So
and your main sorcerer used it?
Yeah.
So I do my...
6 and 4 is 10, plus 4 is 14, so it's cast.
Then I do my automatic. I've got 2 runes of dispel. The first one says that it is automatically nullified. And the second one, the second rune of spell breaking, means I can now roll a d6. If I roll 4+, the power is lost to you for the remainder of the game. Okay, let's hope for a 4. And there won't be any invocation of Nehek left. Maybe it's 1, 2, 3. No, it's a 4. So this power is lost to you, but the other sorcerer still has it. Now you've got 4 dice left. I've got 6 left.
Should we quit the game or continue? Because I think he can't refill the units. Okay, then it's the end of the magic phase, and there's no shooting, and
now it's getting interesting. So we are back after my movement, although nobody moved very much. Some of them turned slightly, the slayers, in order not to be caught in the flank, and the hammerers with my army commander turned a little. So what we've left to do is some shooting before our magic phase. Although there's no magic phase for the dwarfs, of course. 2 times on 6 because of the forest. Into your ghouls. No, none of them. And 8 times on 5s. Oh, these are a lot. Got 2 hits. Strength 4 versus your toughness of the ghouls is
4.
So it should be 4s. One of them is dead.
1 ghoul.
1 is down, yep. Now the hand gunners into the ghouls on 5s because of the long range. I've got 1 hit, strength toughness. No. And the others, the second rank, none. Oh, bad shooting. 20 shots and only a single ghoul down. Now, let's hope the others are doing better. So, the first out of 2 rolls to determine the amount of shots fired. Misfire, I can re-roll this one. If it's a misfire again, because of the engineer, now it's 10. And the second one is 12 shots. 12 shots with a ballistic skill of 4. It's on 3, long range is on 4. So 2 times 6. Into your ghouls once more. Yeah, I think 4 hits. 4 hits and there's a cup dice. No. Another 2, 6 hits, and it's strength 5 versus your toughness 4, so it's on 3s. Oh, you were lucky. Yeah, only another 2 ghouls died. And now we've got the cannon. Let's put it there. Okay, let's do the first roll. See how far it bounces. 2 inches. And now at least it didn't explode. Now the more important one. Let's see how far it goes. Misfire. Okay, so nothing happens. Stuck in the ground. Probably. So, and I think this was my first turn. Spent a lot of ammunition in order to kill 3 ghouls.
Okay, second turn of the vampire cards. As before, the whole army shambled towards the enemy. My war guys, because of their frenzied state, they have to charge and crashed into the slayers. And we already rolled for the winds of magic. I got 9 dice, Marcus 5. And I like to start with Curse of the Years on this unit. 4 dice.
So my army commander's unit.
Yeah, it's cast successfully.
So, and you've got
19.
19, that's a lot. I don't think I'll be able to stop it only if I use all of my powers and have 2 6s. No, I'll let you have it.
Okay. Then it remains in play.
Yeah.
And I have to roll a d6.
For each model, and on a 6 it's dead.
Yeah. Okay, how many models are in the unit?
Okay, there's 1 army commander, 1 standard bearer, and 15 regular guys.
I think you don't roll separately for the army commander, so
Okay.
I think distribute like shooting, so it's 17 in total.
Okay, just roll 17. Yeah.
Okay, that are 4 6s.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So I got 4 wounds with no armor save possible.
Okay, 4 down.
Okay, then I'd like to cast Hellish Vigor on the ghouls.
So what
They can repeat their
2 wound rolls.
Wound rolls, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
5 plus 4 is 9, yeah, it's cast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'll use 2 dice and try to stop it.
Okay.
I've got these 2 dice plus 4 because of roll of a liar in the
You have to roll higher than 5.
basic.
Or 5. Oh. Okay, then it's dispelled.
Now I've got 3 dice left.
Then I use them from invocation.
Mm-hmm.
I think, or should I play Gaze of Nagash? Because they haven't died so many units. That's a difficult decision. But maybe I
As long as you roll double 6s, it's okay for me.
try to use the Gaze of Nagash.
Okay.
It's 24. Maybe on the shooty unit from you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cast successfully.
This is 11, 12 plus 2 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got 4 plus 3 dice. Oh yeah, that's a lot. 10, 13, 17.
Okay. Then it's dispelled. That's the end of the magic phase. Now shooting.
We've got
and
our
we
close
can
combat left.
commence to the close combat.
Yeah.
Okay, my Wargeists have.
First of all, I've got to decide which axis I'm going to use.
Okay.
And I think as I strike last, there won't be many left, so I'll use my great weapons.
I have to take a fear test. Or am I immune to? Maybe
Unbreakable.
immune to psychology.
I think so.
I don't know.
No.
Therefore, I ask you. Okay. Then I have 3 Wargeists and 1 champion. They normally have 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Champion 4 attacks, and I think they get an additional attack for their frenzied state.
Yeah.
Okay. Weapon skill 4.
Mm-hmm. I've got a weapon skill of 4 as well.
Okay, so they will hit on 4 plus.
Mm-hmm.
And can they reroll
We
for their
forgot,
friends?
no you can't, but I will be able to reroll later on because we rolled for Ancestral Grudge and we rolled 5, so all of my units hate all of your units.
Okay, so 7 hits.
Mm-hmm. And your strength 5 probably against my toughness of 4. So these are on
3 plus, so 5.
So 5 of my slayers are down, but they can strike back because the moment they die, they've got their death blow.
Oh my god.
So we've got 5 times great weapon. First of all, we've got a weapon skill 4 against 4 is on 3s, but because of hatred, I think I may re-roll. So I'll re-roll these 2. 4 hits with the great weapon is at strength 5 versus your toughness 4 is on 3s. Only 1 wound dealt from the dying ones, and now we've got my regular survivors who strike back. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 times on 4 plus. Okay, I may re-roll these because of hatred. 2 hits with strength 5 against the toughness 4 is on 3s. Oh, really unlucky. Only 2 wounds scored.
Okay, then have a stomp
So
attack.
technically you would have
3 times.
2 times. Oh, yeah.
So 1 more down.
Yeah. So you've won the close combat, but I'm unbreakable.
So I can remain in close combat. No, that's not bad. Okay, and that was the hand-to-hand combat, and I think that's also the end of my second turn.
Okay, they marched maybe in order to be able to do a flank charge later on. They remained to be able to shoot. and they'll also try their luck one last time. So we've got 3 units shooting, the 2 cannons and these ones. During my magic phase, I used the Rune of Valaya, rolled a 3 and removed Curse of the Years, which had been on the Army Commander's unit.
That's a quite potent magic power.
Huh.
From the
Especially if it's used against expensive units. Okay, and we've got 1 single close combat over there. So first of all, let's start with the handgunners. Maybe I'm no longer, or at least the first, 12 inches, that's great. And so the first of them will hit on a 4+ into the ghouls once more. 3 hits at least, 3 times strength toughness on 4s, 1 ghoul down, and the others on 5s because of long range. 2 hits once more, 2 times strength toughness. And at least 1 rank is lost finally. Now we've got the organ gun using... Okay, first dice for the amount of shots. 2 and the second dice 10, 12 shots with a ballistic skill of 4. And let's see how far I'm away. So it's on 4s, 12. And it's in the ghouls once more, because I think they are the most potent threat at the moment. No. So, and they are strength 5 at least. Against 4s on 3s. So 4 are down. And then we've got the cannon, and this time, let's see, I think we'll aim it right there, so maybe it goes through all of them. Okay, let's see how far it bounces. 4, that's great. That's really great. And from now on, oh, misfire once more. That's really bad. The second misfire. Although I think I may re-roll it, which I forgot the last time.
But the
I've got
already shot, I think, after the first time.
But I've got, I may re-roll 1 artillery dice. Now let's look it up. If it's just
I think
a re-roll,
one,
if it's
in my opinion, it's more realistic because the shot is already sent off.
Rune of Forging. If I may only re-roll in case of a misfire, or only the first or only the second one. So, the Rune of Forging. A war machine engraved with a Rune of Forging can re-roll the artillery dice whenever a misfire result is rolled. This is great. However, you must accept the result of the second roll. Okay. So, maybe I'll get a better one. I hope for 10. Bad luck. It's another misfire. No, the second one is no problem. The first one. No, this doesn't matter. It's only with the first one.
Okay. I don't know.
It's bad if I had rolled at least everything except for a 2 would probably have gone through them, and then maybe even... that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, 2 cannon shots wasted. And we've got 1 close combat left. Alex, I think he can fight with 2 of his monstrous creatures.
Don't they have a 40-inch bases? Or 20 from here?
Okay, let's say 3.
Okay. Still frenzied.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. And wounding on...
Strength 5 versus my toughness 4 should be on 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, all of them are dead.
Yeah.
So 2 strikes back with their great weapons. It's a weapon skill 4 versus 4, so it's on a 4+, no hatred any longer. Both of them fail miserably. And the Slayers, which I didn't like anyway, or did.
Turn slightly in order to charge into the cannon next turn.
Okay. So, and I think that's the end of my second turn.
Third turn of the vampire counts, the army is closing in. The ghouls even managed to charge the hammerers. They rolled, I think, a 10 on the charge roll. So they get into contact, whereas the zombies didn't charge. They marched towards the enemy as well as the grave guard. And the skeletons could only walk because they're out of range of the army commander by now. And the corpse guard moved 4 inches in the back. And my war guys, of course, because of the frenzied state, they have to charge the cannon and
Cannon crew.
and are in close combat once more. Okay, we already rolled for the magic phase. For the Winds of Magic, I got 4 dice, Marcus got 3 dice. And I'd like to play Vigor, Hellish Vigor on the ghouls.
How much do you need?
2 dice. That's 5 plus 4 is 9, so it would be cast. Meaning they can re-roll their wound rolls.
I'll let you have it because I think the next one will be Invocation of an Egg.
And then, at least I try it. I think only the small version because it's the level 2 cycle. And I got 6. Oops.
Yeah, it's bent.
8. Okay, good. Okay. Then that's the magic phase. Then on to the
Those combats.
hand-to-hand combat phase. Maybe we start with the ghouls right there. So I've got 10.
I've got a weapon skill of 5 and hatred and 2 attacks.
10 ghouls in total. They have 2 wounds, 2 attacks. So I've got 15 attacks. And 1 champion makes 16 attacks. Okay, weapon skill is...
My army commander has got an initiative of 3 but will use his great weapon. Whereas they will do the shield wall so they can't use the great weapons. Okay.
Weapon skill?
So my regular guys have got a weapon skill of 5, the hammerers.
Okay, they will hit on 4th.
Okay.
Okay, and these are poison attacks.
Okay.
Then strength only 3 versus
Toughness 4 is on 5s.
It's on 5s. But I can re-roll because of the hellish
Okay.
vigor. Just have to check. Oh, paid off. Okay, so 4 wounds.
So now I've got my armor save first, which is 4+, and then the 5+ ward. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times on 4. 2 saves. And then we've got 3 on 5s because of the shield wall.
Oh, at least 2 are down.
2 are down.
That's great stuff for me.
And now, okay. My army commander has got 3 attacks with his great weapon, weapon skill 6, strength 6. To hit. Reroll because of hatred. I've got 3 hits at strength 6 is 2+. One of them is down because of the army commander. And then I've got 4 guys with 2 attacks in the first rank. They are weapon skill 5 against yours, probably on 3s. I may reroll because of hatred. Yep. And they are strength 4.
Yeah, they don't
against...
have armor save, so.
Okay.
So 8.
8.
So only 1 left, but I think they will crumble at the last one. Even if you don't.
This is only the first rank.
You can.
Yeah.
You won't roll if you want, but.
So everybody except for the ones are dead. So we've got 6 dead, and now
No, I think I can
second
overcome
drink.
because they have definitely lost the close combat.
I can't overrun because you have charged.
Oh, perfect.
But at least one regiment is killed and can't be brought back.
I can't bring them back either because you destroyed the invocation spell.
Okay.
Okay, then the other close combat.
You've got your 9 to 12 attacks before me.
Yeah. Weapon skill?
I'm weapon scale 4.
Okay, me too, hitting on 4s. Oh, a lot of 2s and 1s.
But this one will be enough. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 are down.
3 are down, and you are strength
5.
5. I've only got light armor, so they can't be helped. And the cannon is removed.
Now I can, I think, overrun into the other.
I think you could do so, but now I'll countercharge with my army commander.
So
with my engineer.
Okay, that's the end of my third turn.
Okay, we are back against Alex's evil hordes of the Undead. Because of their short leg, they will probably only make it into the flank long after the army commander has died. They charged the army commander, the remaining 10, I think, hammerers. And even my handgunners charged the zombies because shooting isn't what they are good at, and the others remained because there's still the chariot inbound and a small regiment of skeletons. And this is probably a lost battle, but my engineer master charged into the close combat because he's got a great weapon. He's got far better, so he's got strength 6 to attacks. He should be able, and hatred of course, he should be able, if he survives the first round,
to slay
maybe to kill one of them, especially as one of them has already got 2 wounds. So let's see.
Okay, where do you want to
So
start?
you charged, I charged, and then let's do this one first.
Okay.
Let's roll over here. You've got your, I think, 12 attacks.
But maybe I take with 2 of them to the
Okay.
crew and the last one onto your champion.
Okay, there.
So starting with the 2 guys.
Yep,
On the
8
crew.
attacks against the 3 of mine.
Weapon skill 4.
I've got weapon skill 4 as well.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh, that's probably enough.
And wounding
Strength 5
on
on 3s.
3s. Oh, okay, the crew is gone completely.
Okay,
And the last one strikes at your character.
I've got a weapon skill of 4.
Okay. Hitting on 4, so 3 hits.
And
And
I've
5.
got a toughness of 4, so on 3s.
1.
Only 1. I've got 2 wounds and I've got Grombrel armor 4 plus. You've got strength 5, so I've got a 6 plus armor save. No, I
1
took a wound,
yeah.
and now I can strike back with my great weapon. So I've got hatred, which makes me
4 plus.
to reroll.
Reroll
1 reroll. Yep, 2 hits at strength 6 versus toughness 4 is on 2s. 2 wounds for you. 1 is down.
Okay. 1 is down.
So you charged,
This
I
one
charged.
has 1 wound.
Yeah. But you did 3 wounds, whereas I only did 1 wound, 4 wounds. So there's a difference of 2. I've got a leadership of 9, so I need... Is he resolute, relentless? Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Remains in
He
close combat.
remains. And now you can try to stomp.
Okay. Yeah. With 3 of them.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Only because it's at the end.
Okay.
One has already
Okay.
died.
So 3 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 1. But with your armor save. With -2.
Yep. It's on a 6.
No.
No,
Okay.
so he's dead as well.
And I turn a little bit. Okay, next close combat. Where do you want to go next?
I'd like to do this one.
Okay, then you strike, of course, first, because the zombie strike always last.
So I've 10 guys with a weapon skill of 4.
Okay, hitting on 3s.
But only strength 3. Heavy armor, shield, and weapon.
Okay, 10 times hitting on 3. And other hatred as well?
Yep.
Okay, 9 hits.
9 hits, strength 3 with toughness 3, I think, is on force. No rerolls or other funny.
5 guys.
Yeah. 5 zombies down. And now you can strike back with 10 of your guys.
Okay, hitting on 5s. So 2 hits.
2 hits. Strength 3 versus toughness 4 is on 5s.
Ooh,
2. And I've got a 4 plus.
Wow.
4 plus armor.
That will be amazing if they are able to kill even one
Plus shield. Yeah, okay. 4 plus armor? Yep. So I've charged and killed 5. You haven't done any.
As a charge, kill 5.
But you've got 2.
You have 1 rank.
And you've got 2 rings.
Got 2 rings, so I lose another 5 guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I think time to refill direction.
Yeah. If you don't succeed in invocation of Neck in the next 1 or 2 turns. Now, I think this time you go first, because I've only got an initiative of 2 and my army commander has got an initiative of 3.
Okay.
And this time they'll use the great weapons, all of them.
And the Grave Guard from the first rank have 4 attacks plus this seneschal.
Yeah.
And 5 from the second rank. Weapon skill?
I've got a weapon skill of 5.
So hitting on 4s. Oh, hitting on 3s because of the banner,
Okay.
but doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so 5 hits.
And your strength 4 against my toughness 4. So 4 plus.
So 3.
So I've got a 4 plus armor. 3 times minus 1 is 3 times 5 plus. And I've got no shields because I'll be using my great weapons this time. 1, 2, 3 are down. And now you've got your army commander, the White King.
It's not the army commander, but the White King has 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. So 2 hits. Range 4. Versus toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
4 plus 2 times.
I've got 5 plus armor. Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
And now I've got my hatred still left because it's a new close combat. I've charged, which will allow me another +1. Because when I'm charged, I get +1 on my ward save, my parry shield save in the first round. And if I charge, I get +1 on strength. So let's do my army commander first. My army commander has got a weapon skill of 6.
Where's your army commander? In the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weapon skill of 6 and 3 attacks with a great weapon. Strength 4, 6, 7.
Okay then.
To hit and hatred.
Hitting on 3s. Okay, 2 hits.
2 hits with strength 7, strength toughness 2 plus. Both of them. It's -4. I think you won't have
I can use my
maybe
shield.
a shield parry.
No. So 2. Went down.
Now I've got 4 guys in the first rank left with 2 attacks each.
But those 2 in contact with my white king, they can't use their strength bonuses, so maybe you roll those 2 separately. So we have 2 attacks from those guys, and they have 1 attack each?
2 attack each, the first
so
rank.
5 attacks from those guys?
1, 2, 3.
Hitting on?
I've got a weapon skill of 5.
Okay, on 3s.
Reroll. No.
Okay, 4 times.
4 times, and their strength 7 as well. 2 plus.
Okay, I think 3 shield saves. 1 is saved, so 2 are down. And then those 2 guys, they will hit on 3 plus as well.
So those 2 guys.
Contact with my white king.
There must have been a mistake, because in total I've got 12 attacks. We've done the first 5 of them.
But they have 1 attack, you told me.
The first rank has got 2 attacks.
2 attacks,
Yeah.
okay, so we have rolled 5, then we have 2 attacks from those guys.
Okay, so their weapon skill 5.
Strength toughness, 2 plus. 2 more armor saves, no. Okay, and then those guys have then 4 attacks in total.
And
Okay,
they have to
4 times
fight.
3 plus.
Okay,
Okay, 4 hits. And what do they have for natural strength?
they've got 4 plus 2 for the great weapon.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Because of the special gimmick he has. It's
Against
Night Shroud.
against which toughness?
4.
Okay, so it's 4 versus 4 is on 4s.
So 2. 2 normal armor saves. No.
No.
2 shield saves. No. Okay, so 2 more are down. Okay, now let's check how many more crumble. Okay, you charged. Killed a total of 8.
And I've got a banner.
Banner.
And you've got a banner.
Okay, I've got a banner.
1 rank.
1 rank.
And killed 3.
Killed 3, so 5 more are crumpling. Okay, we remove them, and I think that's the end of your 3rd turn.
Yeah.
Okay, 4th turn. My gargoyles, passed the leadership test, and thus were not forced to charge into the dwarfs. That was good, so I flew them around in the back of the dwarf army. My skeletons walked 4 inches towards the enemy.
Chariot advanced a little.
And the 2 regiments are in close combat. So in the magic phase I got 6 dice, which I will use for Invocation of Nehek, the large version. It's cast.
Ultimate force.
So let's check how many zombies and even maybe skeletons.
Okay, it's
18
2d6 plus 4 for
So
this
they
one.
all, even the wild guys
They
are with
might,
8.
yeah.
But I can only get, I think, 1 point because they're monsters
Yeah.
infantry, so the wound is gone for them. And so I have to roll.
I get 1d6 plus 2 for your skeletons.
One d6
Normal regiments, I think, are 1d6, and
plus the
zombies are
plus the level from the cycle. Okay, so 6 plus 2 is 8, so 8
So
skeletons.
you've got 8. Here's a dice for you.
Okay, 8 are back.
Then them 2d6 plus 2.
2d6, that's 10
Okay.
in total. Then the regiment.
The one in close combat, 2d6.
That's 7.
2 is 9.
9 are back. And the grave god.
1d.
7
5.
back.
Well, 7 is a lot. This might be enough.
Okay. But now.
And you still the raw guys in my back.
The drawback.
So if
We have to roll
this doesn't work,
for the miscast table, of course.
so you've got to roll 2 dice. The lower, the worse. 8 is probably
8.
nothing at all.
Okay. Each wizard. Also by both wizards, Both receive a strength 6 roll hit. Okay, for the
So
Master
it's on 2
Necromancer.
plus. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the other one on 2 plus. But it's
Yeah.
only 1 wound. Yeah.
but can they use their Talisman of Preservation against?
I think so.
Yes, okay, then the Master
Because it's a
Necromancer
ward save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
saved. And the other one, the Corpse card has regeneration on the chariot. So
Oh,
I don't think if it's a
Yeah.
if
I'm
it's
not
a
sure
person.
about this one. Yeah.
I think let's give him a wound, but maybe you can write in the comments if you play this right, because his vehicle, his corpse card has a regeneration save on 4 plus. But he himself, of course, has no ward save. So I don't know if it should use the ward save from the corpse card. Maybe you can write in the comments. I think we deal him a wound for now.
Yeah.
But you can comment on this. Okay, that was a good thing, although
I think now it's
it was
over.
a
Yeah.
wound. Okay, so on to the close combat.
2 close combats.
Maybe starting
remove
with
my
zombies
dice.
once more.
Yep. So I've got, but I don't have hatred any longer. So I've got just
10 attacks.
10 attacks.
10 attacks hitting on 3s.
Seven attacks.
Wounding on 4s. So 2 zombies are down.
2 are down. And now you can
Just
strike
to
back.
remind- Just to remind, 2 are down. And I got 5 and 5 attacks hitting on 5s. So 3 hits. Wounding on 5s as well, I think. Wow, 2 wounds.
I've got 2 times my your strength 3. So I've got an armor save of 4 plus.
Hooray!
2 are down.
2 are down. So I think I even won the combat.
This time you won because
So
you've won 2 ranks.
I've got 2 ranks more than you. So
Yeah.
1 by 2.
We'll use the army commander, which is 10.
Normally they would stand
Yeah.
their ground. Okay. But it's a moral victory for zombies. because
But they,
close combat.
they will be gone nevertheless because of the 2 approaching their back. Okay.
Okay, then for the Grave Guard once more. So for 5 attacks from the front rank
You go first. Yeah.
and 5 attacks from the second rank. Weapon skill only 3 versus
5.
more is 4 plus to hit. Oh, that's not good, only 3 hits. And they will only wound 4 versus
4.
4 and 4 plus. No wound from the Grave Guard. And my White King hits on 4 plus as well. So 1 hit. Strength 4. Yeah. Oh,
So
this
I've got a 5 plus save.
I think it's even a killing blow, but I think
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
No, 1 is down.
Hooray.
And now I've got my army commander. My army commander has got 3 attacks with his great weapon. He's not charging any longer.
Hitting
So
on
it's
3s.
only on weapon skill 6. No hatred any longer. No, only 1 hit. Strength 6, toughness 2 plus. No, not a single one. Oh, this was bad.
Okay, then have you...
Now I've got 4 guys in the first.
No, they have to check
Ring
because
with-
they're in base contact with the White King, those 2. So maybe roll for those 4 first.
Okay, these are 6 attacks.
6 attacks hitting on 3s. Okay, 3 hits. Wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got 3 shield saves. Okay, so 2 are down once more. And then those 2 will hit on 3, so 4 times on 3 plus. And 3 times wounding
Toughness
on
reroll.
without strength bonuses. Strength 4.
Strength 4 versus
Toughness 4. 4 plus. So
one of them.
Wounds, so I've got an armor save. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's maybe a draw.
Okay.
Let's check it. Okay, none charged. I killed 1, have 1 rank and have a banner.
Yeah.
You killed 2 and have a banner.
I've got a banner. Yeah.
Do you have a musician?
I think so. No, no. Let's look it up. I think they've only got a standard. Yeah.
I have a musician, so I won the combat by 1, but I think you're steadfast or I don't know how it is called.
No, but the army commanders in the unit, they're stubborn. Yeah.
Stubborn.
So it's on 9. Yeah. Oh, that's too much.
I will run. Okay, I will pursuit.
So, and I think I will, if I move directly away, no, it's not into the Wargeists.
Oh, that's a lot.
11.
6, okay. So you went 11.
No, I'm lucky, because this gets me out of the way
Yeah,
of the line of sight
Perfect,
of the Wargeists.
And I ran 6 behind, so I have to be 5 inches behind you. I think just measure the distance from the back.
So that's great, because my turn is next. I can reform and...
Okay, then that's the end of my 4th turn.
Back after my 4th movement phase, and I think although the end is nigh, we might have some glimpse of hope, because the army commander rallied and his remaining 5 or 6 of the hammerers, and even the small ones managed, although they can't harm them with their hand weapons and strength 3, they managed a side charge which will grant them a bonus, and they at least couldn't maximize, because my regiment only clips the enemy at the edge, but these 2 can strike at the enemy army commander. It's probably the only chance of winning this game. Okay, we don't have any magic stuff. I couldn't do any reformations or others, so all we've got are these 3 close combats. First of all, let's start with the small ones, with the brave ones who dared to charge. Oh, they've got +1 strength on the charge, so they've got 4 at least. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. But you'll strike first. You have got 3 who can fight to the side. I think so. Let's just roll. Yeah. 3 and 6 is 9. And they've got 9. Yeah. So you've got 3 no support attacks and I think no parries. You can fight to the side or to the rear. So you've got 3 attacks. I've got a weapon skill of 4.
3 hits.
So you've got strength toughness of 4 versus 4.
So 2.
2. And I've only got a 4 plus -1. 2 times 5 plus, followed by a 6 plus parry. 1 save and 1 shield. No, 1 is dead. Now we've got 8 attacks.
Weapon skill?
I've got a weapon skill of 4.
Okay. 3 plus.
Oh, this was lucky. I've got hatred. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 80.
Strength
4.
Genau, with the toughness 4.
Oh, really bad.
3 times.
Only 3.
Here's my armor save.
None of them. And I think you don't have parry, so 3 are down.
Okay.
And then I've 1.
Okay, you charged. Killed 3.
Yeah.
I killed 1. Have 1 rank, a banner, so 1 more. Wait. Okay. Then next first combat is over there. So now I have 8 times.
I'm weapon skill 4. No hatred any longer, so it's only 2 hits. 3, 4, 5 hits against the zombies.
5 hits?
5 hits.
From 4 plus to what?
Strength 3 versus toughness 3, you're right. 1.
And the same procedure as last turn, hitting on 5s. So 2 hits and wounding on 5s as well. So
none of them.
So you killed one,
I
but
killed
I have
one.
1 rank. So
That's a draw once more.
anything.
And then the most interesting thing.
The 2 dwarfs. Initiative.
I've got, here's my Forge Master. He's got, the Runesmith has got a weapon skill of 5. 2 attacks, initiative 2. So your army commander will probably strike first.
Hits and wounds.
Okay, so my Runesmith has got a 1+ armor. And you've got strength?
3.
Okay, so it's 1+. Yeah. Now, my Runesmith has got 2 attacks. I've got a weapon skill of 5. So I probably hit on 3s and I can reroll because of hatred. 1 hit and I'm strength 6. Yep.
So the talisman preservation
And
one
I'm
time.
armor piercing. Yeah, one of them.
Okay,
And then there's
the
one
second
behind with a weapon skill of 4.
3 plus. Reroll.
Reroll. And then it's strength 4 against your toughness 4 probably.
4 plus.
Yeah.
Preservation, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of your.
So I've charged. Both of us have. Okay.
End of the movement phase of the 5th turn of the vampire count. What we didn't show last time, the Graveguard tried to reform after they lost close combat and succeeded. So they turned completely to the dwarf crossbowman. My Vargas charged in the back of the handgunners, and my corpse guard and the skeletons managed to charge the dwarfs. So a lot of close combat this turn, and we rolled already for the Winds of Magic, and I got 11 dice, and Marcus I think
6.
6 dice. Okay, and I'd like to start with Hellish Vigor on the Graveguard with 3 dice. Yeah, it's cast successfully. So it's,
I think I'll let you have it.
okay, perfect. Then I have Vigor. Then I try Curse of the Years on this unit. Yeah, it's cast.
I'll let you have it.
Okay, then I have to roll.
There's
For each
one
model?
date for each 6, and we've got 21 models.
20. 4, 4, 10. 3.
Oh, that's well above average. Yeah.
4. 4 times.
4 are down.
Okay, and then I've got 4 dice left.
Yep. And I'll use one of my dice against invocation. Or whatever you use.
I think I use invocation, but only the small version this time. Yeah, it's cast.
So how many dice
9.
have you got left?
1.
1. So I'll use 4 dice out of my 6.
Oh, I think it's
Yeah.
spread. Okay, then it's the end of the magic phase. And then we start with the close combat phase.
Let's start over here. You've got Hellish Vigor, so you
Okay.
can.
So 4 from the 5 from the front, including the champion. 4 from the second rank.
Yeah. I've got a weapon skill of 4,
Okay, hitting
so it's
on
probably on
force.
force. That's great. Now strength toughness on 4+ again. And here I think you've got your reroll Oh, that's
Oh,
great,
that's really
because
great,
this was
because
miserable.
I have to reroll all
Yeah.
dice. So it's lucky for me. Okay, so 2.
2 times strength 4. So I've got a 5+ armor save followed by a shield. None of them. And 2 6+ shields. No, so 2 are down.
Okay.
It's probably more than I
King.
can. Yeah.
Hits once. Strength toughness 1.
Yeah. Same armor. No. And parry. No.
Okay, 1 more down.
So 3 are gone.
Okay, and you can strike back with a total of 6 dwarfs.
Okay. Weapon skill 4 against uses 4+, probably. Just 4 strengths, 3 versus toughness 4 is on 5s. Only 1. And we've got 1 armor save, no. 1 shield parry, no.
Double 1.
So he's gone.
So 1 down. So I killed
You've won by 2.
3. Have a banner. And you killed
1.
1.
So if
one
you're
by
by 3. Okay, on the army commander on 10. Yeah.
Okay.
That's great, because now I can counter charge.
Yeah, but I think they have lost as for sure. Right? But at least they killed a lot of dwarves. Okay, then can I remove them? Okay, then I think we start with the Wargeist.
Yeah.
So they have normally 3 attacks, the champion 4, and then 1 additional attack for the frenzied. Weapon skill of the handgunners is 4.
4.
Okay, then we'll hit on 4. And we'll wound on
3+.
3, so 4 times.
4 wounds dealt, but I've got a 6+ armor. 3 and no shield because it's from the back. 4? Okay. 4 times 6. None of them 4 are down. And you can stomp.
But at the end of the
Yeah.
close combat, so you strike next.
And all of my attacks are into the zombies.
Okay. So maybe 5 times if you're champion inside the...
No champion.
No champion,
Okay, 3 hits. 4 hits.
Yeah, 4 hits. 4 plus the 1.
4 of them.
Down, so that's 2. And you kill a total of 4. And then I've got my usual 10 attacks, which hit on 5s. Oh, this time they're quite good, the zombies. And wound on 5s as well. So 4 wounds. Wow.
4 times 4+ heavy armor. 1 of them made it, 3 are down. And now we've got your stomps. But I think no
times.
more than 2 can stomp.
Okay, they're completely wiped out.
Yeah, now you've got to decide.
So they can reform. Maybe you remove the base. Actually, I think we reform them after the close combat is finished.
And then we've got... So this was from magic. They don't count towards the combat result. But now we've got our impact hits first.
From the
And then it's up to initiative.
Okay, so let's check how many. So 5.
5 hits. Strength 5 probably against...
Impact, no, only strength 4.
So against toughness 4.
4 plus, so 4 times.
4 times. And it's 4 times 5+. 1 of them, and I'm not sure about the shields, but the shield wall would give me a 5+.
I think you can't.
Okay, let's say 3 are down.
Okay, now we have to check the initiative. The zombies strike last, that's for sure.
What about your skeletons?
Then maybe the skeletons, but I don't think they have such a high initiative. Maybe they have 2 as well.
I've got 2 as well.
The skeleton strike simultaneously. Okay, so let's say 4 and 4 is 8.
Okay, 8 skeletons. I've got a weapon skill of 4.
8, and one skeleton champion. Weapon skill? 4?
Weapon skill of 4.
Okay, then they will hit on 4. Strength 3. Toughness 4, wounding on 5, so 1 wound dealt by the skeletons.
And as these are new enemy, I've got my regular save plus...
Okay, it's saved.
Okay.
So the skeletons have striked, and then I think it's your turn.
Okay.
Where do you put your attacks?
I'll put all of the attacks possible into... What is the toughness of your chariot?
The chariot has a toughness of 4.
Okay. So this one can only fight the skeletons. So he'll attack.
Hitting the skeletons? Okay.
Yeah. Because of hatred. Yeah. 3s. Reroll. Yep. It's strength 4 this time. Strength 3 only. Because you attacked me, they are new attackers. And so it's rather shield wall than the other one.
Oh.
So this one.
Okay.
And now we've got...
10 in the front rank.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say...
You can 6 put in the
6 into the chariot.
Okay.
And you are new attacker. So I've got hatred. Reroll.
Okay, 4 hits.
4 hits. Strength 3 versus your toughness 4 is on 5s.
So none of them.
None of them.
Now I have 4 left.
And now we've got 1, 2, 3 left, and at the end we've got the runesmith. So the 3 regular guys into the zombies.
Hitting on 3s.
Hatred. No.
But the
Strength. Yeah, then there's no. Okay, and now we've got strength 3 against your toughness.
4 plus.
Yeah, 1.
1 is down.
And now we've got the runesmith. Weapon skill 5, 2 attacks, great weapon.
3 plus. Yeah. 2 plus, okay. 1 more down. Okay, so I killed 3. I charged in the flank. Have 3 ranks. Have a banner. You killed 2. Have 1 rank. Banner.
Yep.
Okay, then you lost by 5. But maybe they are unbreakable. How is it called? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Resolute shield were.
Then lost by 5. Then you have to take a leadership test or no?
Yeah. I just roll.
That's probably too high.
10 is too much, so they run away from the larger regiment.
Okay, I will pursuit.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
3. This will probably
10.
result. Yeah.
Out. I think we clean up the table and we'll be back after Marcus' 5th turn.
And then we've got the other interesting thing, the last thing coming in my 5th turn. So we're back after my 5th movement phase, and as you can see, the enemy is closing in for the kill, but I hope to kill the White King and the Grave God first. So my army commander moved or swapped his position inside the regiment. I flank charged the Grave God, and I think Alex goes first because of my low initiative. I hope I won't do too much damage to the small ones.
No, I think I will put all my attacks in the small ones, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that will be 4, 5 attacks from the front rank and 3 from the second rank.
Yeah. I've got weapon skill 4.
Hitting on 4. And wounding on 4 as well.
So.
And I can re-roll from the vigor.
Okay.
But maybe it's your magic phase before, maybe you dispel it in your magic phase.
If it's
So
a remaining
scripted.
play, I can
It's a
do it on
spell,
a
yeah.
3+.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I can't re-roll this dice. That's gone. Okay, 4 hits.
Okay. And your strength 4, this is -1, so I've got 4 5+ saves because of...
But these 2 are killing blows.
Okay.
I don't know how, if you have an armor save against them. Do you
But
know
I've
it?
got parries as well.
Killing blow. If I roll at the wounding a 6, it kills the enemy automatically, regardless how many.
Regardless, no.
You can't use either armor or ward saves against it.
Okay, so no shield parry.
So 2 are dead for sure, and you have 2 normal armor saves.
But I had 2 5s, so 2 armor saves went through. And 2 are down and 2 are...
Okay,
Yeah.
let's say 2 are down from the killing blow.
And then we've got your army commander.
It's not my army commander, but the White King.
The White King. Yeah.
Hits and fails 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
Okay. Now we've got 4 small ones with a weapon skill of 4 against your guys. So it's on force probably. Only one of them. Strength 3 versus toughness 4 is on 5s. No.
Okay.
And then we've got...
And then you have to roll separately because of my White King's Night Shroud.
So
this one can roll normal.
So we've got 2 attacks from him.
Hitting on 3s.
Weapon skill 5. Yeah. Strength toughness 2+, probably 4 + 2 is 6. Yeah. 2 are probably down because you can't do parries towards the side. And then we've got my army commander.
Okay. Hits on 3s probably.
Yeah.
Maybe
Can
you
reroll because of hatred.
charge, yeah.
3 hits.
But does he have one natural strength because he gets no bonuses?
Natural strength is 4 +
Back, you hit 3 times with your army commander.
Okay,
Don't
and
get
it's
any
strength
bonuses.
4
versus
against toughness
4 is 4 plus 2 wounds.
4+.
So 2 times.
2 times,
That's 2 armor saves.
-1. So 1 is failed.
1 is dead. And then you have 4 attacks from your
Regular guys.
guys. 4 times hitting on 3s.
Reroll. No rerolls because of hatred.
Strange.
4 versus 4.
4 plus 2 wound. So 2 wounds.
2 of them, no parries, only
Armor save.
one of them.
Down. Okay. So you charged in the flank. Killed 4, have a banner.
And you killed 2
I killed 2,
and
have a banner.
Yeah, it's -4.
So 1, 2,
everybody
3,
except for your army commander is dead.
4 wounds, and the White King has multiple wounds, so he's standing here with 1 wound left.
But this will be enough for him to survive, because now that I can be charged by your stomping wargeists in turn. Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of your 5th turn. Back after the final turn of the vampire counts, my zombies and my wargeist charged into the hammerers. My White King is still alive, fighting the dwarfs in close combat, and the other units turn a little bit, and we rolled for the magic phase. I got 12 dice in total, Marcus got only 5. So I think I try to use Vigor on my zombies this time, that they can reroll their wound rolls.
Yeah.
And it's cast successfully.
I'll let you have this one.
Thank you. Then I think I try Curse of the Years on your hammerers.
Okay, and another one, Alex did Curse of the Years, caused another wound. I didn't have any dice left to dispel. So the only thing we've got left is one final close combat.
Now I charge with my wargeist and the zombies and refilled them a little bit, as you can see from the necromancer with his invocation spell. And I think we start immediately with the close combat. So maybe starting with the wargeists. Can only one of them attack or both?
I don't know the initiative of them. Technically, you've only got one of them.
Okay guys, final turn of the vampire counts. My Wargeist and the zombies charged successfully into the Hammerers, whereas my other regiments remained more or less stationary. I was able to wither once more and Curse of the Year, sorry, and kill one Hammerer, and even succeeded in casting the invocation spell and filling up my zombies and skeletons, as you can see by the dice. Okay, starting with the close combat. Over there. I can only attack with one Wargeist because he's in base contact.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 attacks hitting on force.
Strength toughness.
And 1 wound dealt.
Yeah, 5 versus 4 is 3 plus, and you've got a 5.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a -2.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a 4 plus. So it's
6
5
plus.
plus is 6 plus. No. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's saved. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I think
you've got a stomp at the end.
Yeah, my White King attacks next.
Yeah.
He puts his attacks into the crossbowman.
The feeble ones, yeah.
3 times, hitting
I've got a weapon skill of 4.
4, me too. Then I hit only on force.
Mm-hmm.
And wounds 1.
And you've got strength 4, so I've got a 5 plus save probably, and a shield afterwards. No. And the shield is 6. No. One is down.
Killed. Okay, and then I think you are next because the zombie strike always last.
Okay, 3 of the crossbow guys, weapon skill 4 against you is probably on
4
force.
No.
None of them. I've got my army commander into
The White
this
King.
great weapon into the White King, and the one behind, the one hammer behind as well.
Okay.
And the others shall try their luck on them.
Okay. So your army commander hits on 3, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
3 hits.
Strange.
Strength 6.
But only without strange bonuses.
The regular strength is only 4.
4 versus 5 is 5 plus. No.
None of them. And the guy behind him.
Hitting on 3.
Hit, yeah. Strength toughness. No.
No. Strange toughness 5. Huh?
Without his great weapon, he's only strength 4. And then we've got 8 attacks left into the zombies.
Hitting on 3s.
Ooh. 5. Yeah. So only 3 out of these 8 made it hit. And now we've got a strength toughness of 2 plus. 6 versus 100. Oh, that's really
So
bad.
1.
Yeah, in the end.
1 is down.
Only one.
That's not good.
Zombie crumbles.
Killed only 1 in total.
That's the end.
Okay, then my zombies
We've got the zombies and 1 stomp left.
strike, so 1 is killed. The zombies hit on 5s. And wound on
5 plus.
3
But you can
versus
reroll
4.
because of your hellish vigor.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, so
I've
4
got
wounds.
4.
Wow.
And I've got 4 plus saves, followed by 2 of them, followed by no shield parries because they've got the great weapons.
2 are down. And my stomp attack from the Wargeist. Yeah. But there you have almost a
Save
5 versus
-2.
-2.
Just roll. Yeah.
Okay, so I killed 3 in total.
2. Okay, this one over there. Yeah, you're right.
3. I charged in the flank, have 3 ranks. And you killed 1 zombie and have a banner.
Yeah.
So I won by a lot, but maybe they're stubborn, or I don't know how it is called.
Yeah, they are stubborn, but
They can use their unmodified leadership. Maybe 9 or 10.
and the army commander, I think. Yeah.
Okay, he
So
holds
they
the line.
remain.
Okay.
But I think that's the end of our game
That's
because
the end
it
of
wouldn't
my 6th turn,
make
but I
sense
think
to delay the end. Okay,
Okay,
congratulations, Alex, and we'll be back with a short...
Thanks a lot, and we'll back with a short
Yeah.
conclusion in a few minutes. Okay, guys, we are back with a short conclusion of the battle. Yeah, it was nevertheless an interesting battle, because after the first turn I thought, oh my god, how could I manage my army, because my master necromancer with his level 4 invocation, the spell was destroyed by the rune of Malaya or something like that. And it was really a severe blow, because I think in the first 3 turns I never got the invocation through. A spell breaking rune, yeah. And I never managed to get my invocation through because of my level 2 cycle and Marcus with his natural 4+ modifier.
Yeah, 2+2 for the rune of Valhalla.
So it was really great that I rolled a miscast, to be honest, that I cast the spell with total power, because it was maybe the breaking point of the battle, because in this state I think the zombies in close combat had only 8 or 9 left and so on, and this was really crucial that I managed to get the spell through in the 3rd or 4th turn. Overall, I think the War guys performed today really well, because they have only a toughness of 4 and no armor, but they really managed to kill the Slayers, and in the subsequent turns the organ gun and the cannon and the tech engineer. I think they were my most successful unit in this battle.
From my point of view, from round 3 on, the battle was over when the Slayer idiots failed to protect the flank, rolling extremely badly, and therefore I lost 100 points of Slayers, 300 points of cannons, nearly 100 points of Master Engineer, so 500 points out of my army were killed by the war guys doing exactly what they are supposed to do a flank attack, kill some valuable troops, and then when they arrived in the back and rear and flank of my remaining 2 main fighting units, the battle was over. I was lucky that the Querulers at least somehow delayed the arrival of the Death God, but on the other hand, as this was the best unit of Alex together with his wizards, because even before the battle started, the Hammerers lost 1/3. I think I've got 16 Hammerers and 5 of them died before the battle began.
Yeah, with the
and
curse
these
of the
were
years.
dire losses. Otherwise they might have succeeded in killing the White King, but in the end, maybe... I told you in the beginning I wouldn't have chosen the Slayers, I would have chosen a Gyrocopter instead, which could have flamed complete units of skeletons, would have forced the war guys to go after him for turn after turn after turn of flying. And I might even from now on take 1 less unit of either handgunners or the other ones with crossbows, because the shooting results were extremely disastrous. 2 rounds of shooting, which resulted in only 3
couple of
ghouls.
zombies and ghouls.
Was absolutely ridiculous.
I think you rolled very bad. Even for your organ gun, I think it scored 24 hits in total, but you failed to kill a lot of them.
And your cannon 22 hits resulted in 2 dead ghouls.
And your cannon rolled a lot of misfire. Although you could re-roll them with another misfire. So I think your shooting units were very unlucky this battle, to be honest. But the Hammerers are really a quite resilient unit. They completely slaughtered my Graveguard, the ghouls, and...
I think if I had chosen a 3rd unit of Longbeards at least instead of the 2 cannons, I would have got maybe 20 Longbeards, and they would have really harmed maybe even your chariot or the war guys because of their ranks and banners and stuff like that.
But Toby, we hope you enjoyed the battle, especially as you're a great fan of the vampire account, so maybe you're very pleased that they won this battle. and you can celebrate it with single malt maybe at home.
And next time we'll be back with fantasy. It will be several really exciting battles because we've been invited.
Yeah, to a convention, yeah, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And they're playing there also some kind of Blitz Bowl and so on. So maybe we have some specialist games also on footage next time for you. Okay, until then, stay tuned. Thanks for watching and catch you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.